Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Tastefully Balanced. I'm Miriam and I'm back today with another haul from Trader Joe's. I didn't go to Trader Joe's for over a month, so this is a long-awaited haul. I've been avoiding going to the grocery stores too much, so usually every couple weeks I'll either go to Trader Joe's or I'll go to Costco. So this haul is probably a little bit bigger than my usual, but that's because I haven't gone. So if you guys love hauls, if you love Trader Joe's, please subscribe and keep watching. All right, welcome back. So let's first go ahead and get started with the freezer items that I got because I didn't get much and I want to put it in the freezer. So first off, I've got this golden caramel swirl ice cream. I've never tried this ice cream before. I tend to just not get these very heavy ice creams, but you know, we're home. Why not treat ourselves a little? I've been super good with my diet and exercise, so yeah, why not? So I got this and I made a dupe of the Met Market. If you live in Seattle, you'll know what that is, the cookie. And oh my gosh, with this ice cream and that cookie, such a good dessert. So anyways, got this. Talk about indulgence. I never tried this and I figured, why not? This is almond croissants. You know what? I thought these were the chocolate filled ones and they're not. Okay, well, I wanted to get the chocolate filled ones, but I guess I didn't. So that's okay. These are gonna be delicious. Maybe they are chocolate filled, I don't know. It doesn't look like it, but anyways, why not for times when we just wanna have a big, nice breakfast. All right, so moving on, I've got a lot of produce because that is what I'm trying to fill my fridge up, enough that it doesn't go bad, but that we have enough for at least a week or two. So first off, I've got arugula. Love tossing this with just some lemon juice, salt, and pepper. And then we love having my flatbread, my truffle flatbread, mushroom flatbread. If you don't know what that is, you have to try it out. It's so delicious. I'll leave the recipe in the comment section below, but you gotta try it out. We go through spinach really fast, so these go usually in smoothies, but sometimes I'll saute it up, but you know that spinach wilts really into nothing, so I like to always have a bag in the fridge. Tomatoes, love having these tomatoes in sandwiches, in wraps, and I was all out of tomatoes. And actually, I got those ones, so those are just tomatoes on the vine, and then I got grape tomatoes as well to toss into salads. So I figured these would be good for me. I'm the tomato eater in the house, so I love it. I've shared this bag before, but it's the Cruciferous Crunch Mix, which has kale, cabbage, what else? Brussels sprouts, broccoli. I love it. I think I use this mostly as like a coleslaw, so then I put the dressing on it and then I can put it in the fridge and it doesn't wilt because it's all very hearty greens. So I love this mix. Right, I've shared this lavash bread a few times. It's what I use for my flatbreads, and honestly, sometimes I'll just make my wraps out of this too, and I like it. I'll sometimes toss it in the freezer just in case I can't go through it fast enough, but this is delicious. I love this bread. All right, so I've been working on a sourdough starter and it's not ready yet. So until then, we are just gonna enjoy some good old crushed wheat sourdough bread from Trader Joe's. I've got 2 bags of everything bagels, and that's because one is for me and the other one is actually going to my friend. Right, next up, I've got this pasta. I love this one. It is the vegetable ratatouille, and I like to always just have this in my pantry. I think it's really good, cooks up really easy, and I think I'm gonna do a pasta month this coming month of May because a lot of people have pasta laying around, so why not share some of my favorite recipes with pasta. Shared this a few times now. These are dolmas, which are grape leaves that are stuffed with rice. It's got kind of a little bit of a tang to it, sourness to it that I love, but I just love having falafel, this rice with the barberries. And then hummus, of course, so I had to pick this up. Little snacks from Trader Joe's. Here is the jerk style plantain chips, one of my favorites. It's got a nice spiciness to it that I absolutely love. It's been a couple months since I've had it, so I figured why not. It's a new item. It's honey mustard and onion seasoned pretzel pieces. I love just the regular ones you can buy at the store. So I figured I'd love these pieces as kind of like a topping on salads or just to have as a snack. So this is a new item, I believe, because it was in their new in cap section of the store. So I'm excited. All right, so we are almost out of all our bars, so I figured why not get this fiber-full granola bar, rolled oats and peanut butter, 9 grams of fiber per serving. So anyways, until we go to Costco, figured these will have to do. Because I am baking a ton, if you don't follow me on Life Tastefully Balanced, you should, because I share a lot of those baking experiments there, but I just needed some flour. And the last thing in this bag is some turbinado raw cane sugar. I love topping baked goods with this because it just adds a little caramelized sugar on top, a little crunch on top, and it just looks really pretty. One more item in that last bag, and it's the super sour Scandinavian swimmers. So never tried this, and I figured why not go ahead and try it out. It's got no gelatin in it, which is perfect because we try to avoid that. And actually my plan for this is to give it to my little sister because she loves everything sour. And the last time I went there with her, they didn't have this. So I saw it this time and I figured I'd grab it and give it to her. Bananas, good old bananas. If you can tell in the back there, I already have a bunch that's kind of going brown, but that's because I like to freeze it and put it in my freezer for smoothies or ice creams. Otherwise, I use them for baking, so bananas never go to waste here. Got this out of the fridge. It is this triple mushroom medley Alfredo sauce. So figured that because I'm gonna be doing a pasta month, that one of them can be an Alfredo inspired one, and why not use ones that are easy? I got some asparagus. Love these ones because they're so thin, so they don't need that much cooking, and they can be nice and crispy, which is how I like my asparagus. Got some broccoli slaw. I get this all the time, so this is nothing new. I love just adding this to salads to just give it a little bit more of dimension. All right, next up I've got some jicama wraps. This is definitely new, and what I've seen be done with this is that it's kind of lightly sauteed on a pan, and then you take 2 of them and use them like a taco shell. And it's nice and crispy. You can fill it with whatever type of meat or meat substitute items that you have. But I'm super excited because of course this is made out of jicama, which means it's not as heavy in carbs or anything like that. And actually 2 wraps are 15 calories, so can't beat that. Next up, I've got a little bag of jalapenos. I love tossing jalapenos in everything, so always have this in the fridge. Next up, I've got some cauliflower, good old cauliflower. I wanted to put this in the air fryer, make it all nice and crispy, top it off with a really yummy sauce. So I picked up some cauliflower and then also some broccoli. This is just a head of broccoli, but just love having these 2 vegetables around. It's a new item. It is everything but the bagel seasoning, but with some cashews and almonds. I am very excited to try this out because I love everything but the bagel seasoning, so I figured why not? This is probably gonna be delicious and dangerous. Next up, I've got some gummy tummies. Again, this is for a friend of mine that actually loves gummies, and so I got her this and beef rice jerky strips. These are actually dog treats because she just got a dog not too long ago, so I figured I dropped off a little care package with some baked goods that I made for her and these yummy treats for her and her dog. All right, next up I've got a couple different types of tortilla chips. I got a big container of salsa, so I figured I would get some tortilla chips. These ones over here, the restaurant style ones, are my favorite, and I've never tried this one, so I'm excited to try this, but it's always good to have tortilla chips. And if I don't have salsa, quickly either make it or I'll use these as like a topper, like croutons, you know, but except chips. Our favorite chips of all time, the ghost pepper potato chips. Excited for this. We need snacks during this time, so that is why I got this. Right, got the Scandinavian swimmers. These are our favorite gummies of all time, so I figured why not pick up a bag since I'm not going to Trader Joe's that often. All right, next up I've got these peanut butter chewy granola bars. We love having granola bars on hand just in case it's in between meals and we get a little hungry. I'm almost out of my container of almond milk from Costco, so I figured I would tie myself over with just getting one of the containers from Trader Joe's. Pick this up. These are the jalapeno sweet and sour I love these. These have such good flavor, and I can't believe that I haven't had them in a while. I saw them and I'm like, you know what? I need to pick them up. Additional marinara sauce. This is one of my favorites. It's got really, really good ingredients, and it's really just good to have on hand as a pantry staple. Next up, I've got 2 cans of these capers. One is actually for my friend and one is for me. I just love having this in my pasta, especially. I make a really good shrimp asparagus pasta, so I figured I would grab a couple of these, one for my friend because she was mentioning having smoked salmon, and I figured this would be perfect if you made like a lox bagel, like New York style. And out of honey, so I got this container of honey. And as always, it is not one of my hauls without a sparkling beverage of some sort. So this is a strawberry one. I've already shared this before, but my sister absolutely loved this. So this is actually gonna go to her. I figured I don't go to Trader Joe's that much, why not? All right, there you guys go. That is my pretty big haul from Trader Joe's. I haven't gone in a while, and if you've been watching me for a bit now, you know that I go to Trader Joe's once, 2, even 3 times a month. So not going for over a month is a little crazy. So if you guys love hauls and you love Trader Joe's, please comment, like, share, and subscribe. And as always, live life tastefully balanced.